Check, testing.
Oh, did you print a game? Or not?
Well, that's why you were standing here.
I was, but there wasn't one there then. That's not an answer. Welcome, welcome. Cleveland Awesome Trivia. A general trivia game coming your way shortly. Live from the living room of Das Schloss. You can go to clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details on how the game works. It's free to play. It's fun to play. All the rules and instructions are in fine print. You can find team sheets there. It's how you can keep score for yourself. I have the easy job tonight, just reading the questions and the answers. Hanging out with y'all for about an hour. Good evening, Gail Warning. Feel free to use the chat area there to check in, say hi. About 5 minutes away from the start of the fun. Everyone is having a good week. I dragged Goman down to the Wolfstein Center today. A little tender, but a bit of a relief. I actually called, there's an 866 number or something to schedule. I was on hold. Well, the call length was 17 minutes. So I was on hold for a little while, but I was able to make appointments for both Goman and I, same time slot. Yeah, it was pretty easy. And it went pretty smoothly. Free parking in the garage right across the street. We didn't really see any line. Although Goman was a little bit tired by the time we walked all the way into the Wolfstein Center, so we got him a wheelchair, which I think got us like special handicap access. I know another friend said that she'd been down there and they basically just rows of 15 to 30 seats and get your shots all at the same time and wait the 15 minutes and then you're out of there. I know, I heard it too, Bub. It's okay. Heard a car door out there. I'm not expecting anybody. It was Pfizer. There's the phone number. I put it in the chat area in case you don't have it. That might be helpful. Hi, Soupy. Hello, Clue Crew. Welcome. Oh, was that just a trick? Was you just barking so you could get something special?
Amazon's out there.
Oh, guess we got a delivery.
No.
Oh, not us. The neighbors. Amazon in the hood. All right. It is 7 o'clock. My name is Kiki. We have some Cleveland awesome trivia happening. Free to play, fun to play. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details on how the game works, all the rules and regulations. Also, team sheets available there for download and printing. And you'll be keeping score for yourselves. Hello, Brown16-0. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge you earlier. And a couple rules, no shouting out of answers, which in this format basically means please no typing answers in the chat area. If you need any clarification or need more time, the chat area is good for that, but please no answers over there. And, you know, we ask you not to use your cellular devices when we're out at the live games, but basically that, you know, I know you're sitting on your phone or your computer to watch me, so but it's no fun to Google stuff. We're just here to hang out, see what kind of random stuff is stuck in your head. And don't forget, I gift each team with a free pass one time during the game on any of the questions, 1 through 18. Doesn't work for the halftime or the final, but if there's a question during the game you don't know the answer to, you can go ahead and give yourself some points as a free pass one time during the game. All right. Hi, we are family. Welcome. Glad to have you. And we'll move into round 1 of the game. In round 1, your categories will be fun facts, clocks, and music. Again, categories for round 1 are fun facts, clocks, or timepieces, if you will, and music. Question number 1, true or false? Scientists have recently discovered that the bite of a T-Rex was about 10 times as strong as a modern alligator. And as you see, I will post the questions there in the chat in case you have any concerns over my shoddy pronunciation or spelling questions, something like that. The question will be there in the chat area for you to peruse. And most times I'll give you a little bit more time than this, but I think most of us know how question number 1 works. It is indeed a fun fact. True or false? Scientists have recently discovered that the bite of a T-Rex was about 10 times as strong as a modern alligator. As a fun fact, that is indeed true. True, the answer we were looking for. All right, question number 2, the category clocks. How many individual lighted segments make up the number 8 on a digital clock? Again, question number 2, category clocks. How many individual lighted segments make up the number 8 on a digital clock? All right. We're just at the start of the game, not trying to make things too difficult starting off. So move along with this answer for question number 2, the category clocks. How many individual lighted segments make up the number 8 on a digital clock? The answer we were looking for was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lighted segments make up the number 8. All right, question number 3, the category music. What was the stage name of American jazz singer and songwriter Eleanor Fagan? Question number 3, category music. What was the stage name of American jazz singer and songwriter Eleanora Fagan? All right, this might be a tougher question. Don't forget I did gift each team with a free pass. Some people seem to think it's too early in the game to use it, but I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. All right, give me a shout out if you need more time on this one to discuss your jazz singers amongst your teammates. All right, question number 3, category music. What was the stage name of American jazz singer and songwriter Eleanora Fagan? Her stage name was Ms. Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday, the answer we were looking for on number 3. And that was the end of that round. Remember, if you manage to get all 3 questions in a round correct, it's called a sweep, and there are bonus points available. You can check out the team sheet for more details on that. However, if you swept round 1, you earned 1 bonus point. Congratulations. We're now heading into round 2 of the game, where your categories will be countries, legends, and world leaders. Again, categories for round 2 are countries, legends, and world leaders. Question number 4. Within 3, either way, according to United Nations estimates, where does Italy rank in terms of population of countries, with 1 being the most populated? So the UN put together a list of countries ranked by their population. Most populated is at the top of the list. Where does Italy fall on that list? One more time, just so we're clear. Question 4, category countries, within 3, either way, according to United Nations estimates. Where does Italy rank in terms of population of countries? All right, how are we doing with this one? You got a little bit of a range there to work with. All right, shout out now if you need more time. Question number 4, the category countries. Within 3, either way, according to UN estimates, where does Italy rank in terms of population of countries? The answer we were looking for was 23. 23, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 20 and 26, or if you use your free pass, go ahead and give yourself some points. Question number 5, category legends. What was Merlin's position/title in the court of King Arthur in Stories of Legend? Question number 5, what was Merlin's position or title at the court of King Arthur? All right, question number 5, category legends. What was Merlin's position/title at the court of King Arthur? He was a wizard, the official court wizard. If you wrote down sorcerer, I mean, I'm not going to be that picky. Close enough. All right, question number 6, category world leaders. And I mean, you're keeping score for yourself, so I guess it's up to your interpretation. All right, question 6, category world leaders. What former world leader's autobiography was entitled A Long Walk to Freedom? Question number 6, category world leaders. What former world leader's autobiography was entitled A Long Walk to Freedom? All right. You guys ready for the answer on question number 6? Categories world leaders. What former world leader's autobiography was entitled A Long Walk to Freedom? The answer I was looking for was Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, the answer I was looking for. All right, and that was the end of that round. We are heading into round 3, where I try to help you out a little bit with 2 50 questions and a range question under the categories of land, words, and space. Again, your categories for round 3. I'm going to ask you a question about land masses. 50-50 shot at that. 50-50 shot at the category of words and a range within to answer the space category. Question number 7. Which of these is the name of a peninsula in southwest Cornwall, England? The giraffe or the lizard? Question number 7, category land. Which of these is the name of a peninsula in southwest Cornwall, England? The giraffe or the lizard? All right, you had a 50-50 shot at that one. Oh, hi, Lilith. The cat was yelling at me. Maybe you couldn't hear it. All right, we're ready with this one. Question number 7, category land. Which of these is the name of a peninsula in southwest Cornwall, England? The giraffe or the lizard? It is indeed the lizard. Not too many giraffes up in England, so probably more lizards. The lizard, the peninsula we were looking for. Question number 8, category words. What is a synonym for plethora? An abundance or a canyon? Question number 8, category words. What is a synonym for plethora? Is that an abundance or a canyon? All right, question number 8, category words. What is a synonym for plethora, an abundance, or a canyon? That is indeed an abundance. Like we have a plethora of trivia questions in Goemon's database. Plethora is an abundance. All right, question 9, the category space. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did a fire erupt during a launch pad test, killing astronauts Gus Grissom, Edward Higgins White, and Roger Chaffee? Question number 9, category space. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did a fire erupt during a launch pad test, killing astronauts Gus Grissom, Edward Higgins White, and Roger Chaffee? Hi, can you hear me now? Really was talking to myself. Let me try again. I'm giving the answer for question number 9. Category space. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did a fire erupt during a launch pad test, killing astronauts Gus Grissom, Edward Higgins White, and Roger Chaffee? The answer I was looking for was the year of 1967. 1967. So if you answer between 64 and 70, or if you used your free pass, you can go ahead and give yourself some points. We're now heading into the halftime question. Works a little differently. There is no wagering involved. It's a single question with a single answer that's worth 10 points, if you happen to know it. However, oftentimes the halftime question is difficult. So if you're not so sure, I have a very generous 50-50 hint available. Once you see or hear the hint, you can earn yourself 5 points. It would be 0 points if you somehow got it wrong. Not typical in this format. So 10 points if you happen to know the answer. 5 points once you see or hear my hint. All right, ready? Here we go with our halftime question. To what European country was the Mary Celeste headed when it sailed in 1872, but was found adrift and deserted less than a month later? Again, for that halftime question, to what European country was the Mary Celeste headed when it sailed in 1872, but was found adrift and deserted less than a month later? And I'll give you just a minute or so. Maybe you know it, can come up with it off the top of your head, but if not, I will have my very generous 50-50 hint to share with you. All right, we're ready for the hint on our halftime question. Maybe you know the answer. Could get 10 points. But I'm about to share a hint that guarantees you 5 points. For the halftime question, to what European country was the Mary Celeste headed when it sailed in 1872, but was found adrift and deserted less than a month later? Was it the European country of Italy or Ohio? Italy or Ohio? I'll let you ponder that one. And then tally up your scores. Feel free to share them there in the chat area. See how we're stacking up against the competition, but no pressure. You don't have to if you don't want to. We're just playing for fun. So if you'd like, go ahead and share your scores. And we will take a quick break in case you need to run off to the little girls' room or refresh your beverage. Whatever it is, we'll take a couple minutes and then we will come back with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Looking good, Browns. Nice, Clue Crew. Did I say hi to Genevieve? Frank says hi too. Nice. Oh, hi, Flying Monkey. Welcome. Is that a questionable score because you've heard the first three answers before? Are you adding in your score from yesterday on the first first round? One, two, three. Very good, Flying Monkeys. I was just teasing. And like I said, we're just playing for fun, so it's all good. It was like you got a sneak preview of the first round, but not the rest of the game. All right, we'll take that break, and we'll be back in a moment with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. All right, are we ready? Let's do this thing. The second half of some Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Quick recap, all your details about the game and actually when and where you can find us, because we're out and about now a few nights a week. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com. Also, please note answers in the chat area. And don't forget, if you haven't used your free pass yet, please use it by question 18 because it's no good on the final. We're heading into round 4 of the game. In round 4, your categories will be Your Opinion Counts, Disease, and Classical Music. Again, categories for round 4 are Your Opinion Counts, Disease, and Classical Music. Question number 10. Which is the better breed of dog? The Wheaten Terrier or the Dalmatian? Which is the better breed of dog? Wheaten Terriers, Wheaten Terriers, soft-coated Wheaten Terriers, or Dalmatians? Oh, and this is the one time, where we do invite you to go ahead and share your answer there in the chat area. Got to see how those opinions stack up. My mom has a soft-coated Wheaten Terrier, little Bella. She's sweet, a little crazy. So, we love her, and Dalmatians. I'm not sure I've ever really known a Dalmatian personally. They're cute. I like to pick on Rocky. He has some spots. I play the there's a spot, there's a spot, there's a spot game. He doesn't like it so much, but I think it's fun. Oh, and they make good firehouse dogs because they often have hearing problems, the Dalmatians. That's all I know. Bella's probably 30 pounds, I think. She probably looks a little bit bigger than she is because they're fluffy. They kind of got like that golden doodle type look as far as their coat goes. Oh, grand dogs. Those are always good. All right. 1, 2, 3 Wheaten Terriers, 2 Dalmatians. Looks like Bella coming out on top. But it's all right. Whatever you voted for, give yourself some points because it's your opinion that counts. Question number 11, category disease. Rocky's over there sleeping. He was just huffing at me. He must have heard me saying, there's a spot. Sorry. Question 11, category disease. A PSA test is usually used to detect what kind of cancer in men? Question number 11, the category disease. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I'm doing weird things while I'm trying to copy and paste. All right. A PSA test is usually used to detect what kind of cancer in men? Men. Sorry, it just popped in my head. Question 11, the category disease. A PSA test is usually used to detect what kind of cancer in men? The answer we were looking for is prostate cancer. Prostate, the cancer detected by a PSA test. Question number 12, category classical music. What is the popular name for Beethoven's Piano Sonata in C-sharp minor? Question 12, category classical music. What is the popular name for Beethoven's Piano Sonata in C-sharp minor? I know, Lilith. She's so loud sometimes. All right, question 12, category classical music. What is the popular name for Beethoven's Piano Sonata in C-sharp minor? We commonly refer to that as the Moonlight Sonata. Moonlight, the answer we were looking for. And that was the end of that round. We are heading into round 5 of the game, where your categories will be baseball, U.S. history, and royalty. Again, categories for round 5 are baseball, U.S. history, and royalty. Question 13. Within 50, that's 50, within 50 either way, what is the record for the most wins by a pitcher in a Major League Baseball career? That record held by Cy Young. Again, question 13, the category is baseball. Within 50, within 50 either way, what is the record for the most wins by a pitcher in an MLB career? That record held by Cy Young. Maybe if you're not a baseball fan, this is the place where you use your free pass. I had some baseball fans playing the other night. They didn't even need no stinking range. All right, you guys need some more time to work out where you want to go with that range? Or shall we move along? Question 13. The category baseball. Within 50 either way, what is the record for the most wins by a pitcher in an MLB career? That record held by Cy Young. His record was 511. 511, the number we were looking for. So if you answer between 461 and 561, or if you used your free pass, get credit for that answer. Question number 14, category U.S. history. What American general was known in the 1991 Gulf War as Stormin' Norman? Question 14, category U.S. history. What American general was known in the 1991 Gulf War as Stormin' Norman? All right, question 14, category U.S. history. What American general was known in the 1991 Gulf War as Stormin' Norman? He was General Norman Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf, the answer we were looking for. Nice strong German name there. Don't worry, as long as it kind of sort of look like Schwarzkopf, you can give yourself credit because spelling doesn't count. All right, question 15, the category royalty. In 1469, the crowns of the kingdoms of Castile and Aragon were united by the marriage of Isabella and Ferdinand in what country? Question 15, the category royalty. In 1469, the crowns of the kingdoms of Castile and Aragon were united by the marriage of Isabella and Ferdinand in what country? Trying to keep hydrated. All right, you guys need more time on this one? Give me a little shout out if you do. Question 15, category royalty. In 1469, the crowns of the kingdoms of Castile and Aragon were united by the marriage of Isabella and Ferdinand in what country? The answer I was looking for was Spain. Spain, the country home to Isabella and Ferdinand. All right, we're heading into our final round of the game. Round 6. Categories are sports, New York, and world history. Again, categories for round 6 are sports, New York, and world history. Question 16. Players form things called scrums in which international sport? Question 16, category sports. Players form things called scrums in which international sport? I was. Thank you, Clue Crew. The answer to the sports question was rugby, in case I was muted then also. And this one is question 17, category New York. Who was mayor of New York at the time of the attacks on the World Trade Center in 2001? Sorry about that. Shout out if you need more time. On question 17, category the Big Apple. Who was mayor of New York City at the time of the attacks on the World Trade Center in the year of 2001? That was some guy named Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani, hanging out in front of the Four Seasons. All right, question 18, the category World History. Within two either way, in what year did the trial of Saddam Hussein begin in Iraq? Question 18, category World History. Within 2 years either way, in what year did the trial of Saddam Hussein begin in Iraq? I feel like this is one of those questions where it helps to play Cleveland Awesome Trivia regularly. Pretty sure it was somewhat recently. We had the question about when he was executed. So if you knew that answer, might help you work the range on this one. Shout out if you need more time. And then if you haven't used your free pass yet, just go ahead and give yourself the points, because no free passes on the final question, which is next. Question 18, category World History. Within 2 years either way, in what year did the trial of Saddam Hussein begin in Iraq? Excuse me. The answer we were looking for was the year of 2005. 2005, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 03 and 07, give yourself credit. And then go ahead and tally up those scores. Feel free to post them. They're in the chat. See how the competition stacks up and help you figure out how you might want to wager on this final question. It's where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered throughout the game. I will have a hint as usual, give you a 1 in 4 shot at that final answer. And the way that works, once you see or hear the hint, you can only wager up to half of what you've gathered thus far. Well, pretty tight so far. All right in there. Ready snug as a bug in the rug in the 80s. Oh, was that today I saw that? March 24th, 1984. The day of Saturday detention for the infamous Breakfast Club. Speaking of the 80s, that's why that came up. Sorry. Random. All right, I feel like that's everybody. 5 teams playing tonight. Glad to have you here. All right, we ready for our final question this evening? Which ocean of the world washes into the ports of the country of Suriname? Oh, hi Browns, 6 teams. Again, our final question this evening, where you can wager any, all, or none of your points, at least until you see or hear the hint, and then you can only wager up to half of them. Which ocean of the world washes into the ports of the country of Suriname? Oh, let me copy and paste that so you can see it. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but you can see it for yourselves in case you question my pronunciation. There it is. There's that final question. And I'll give you a couple minutes to consider that. And then I will be providing my hint. Gives you a 1 in 4 shot. Maybe even better. You know how Goman works. Oh, boom, all in. Oh, everybody's all in. Guess that means you didn't want my hint. I see how you are. Just for that, I'm posting it anyway. Which ocean of the world washes into the ports of the country of Suriname? Was it the ocean of Arctic, Indian, Atlantic, or the Mississippi Ocean? Silly Goman. All right, so that narrows it down. Was it an Indian or the Atlantic Ocean? The answer we were looking for, turns out Suriname is in South America along the eastern coast, and the Atlantic Ocean washes into its ports. Atlantic, the answer we were looking for. As always, a huge thank you to each and every one of you that joined us this evening. My name is Kiki with Cleveland Awesome Trivia live from the living room of Das Schloss. Free to play, fun to play, keeping score for yourselves. It's just bragging rights. Oh, sorry, Clue Crew. Good try. Thanks for playing. Again, check out clevelandawesometrivia.com or give us a follow on Facebook. We're starting to get out and about a little bit more here and there. And Goman and I both got our first shot today. So by the middle of April, we'll feel a bit safer. Hopefully you guys are out there being safe also. But we'd love to see you face to face. Well, mask to mask, 6 feet away. Sometime soon. Great game tonight, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see, tomorrow night I'm out in Pinecrest at Saucy Brew. Sunday I'm at Rookies in Parma Heights. Monday you can tune in here for Goman's entertainment-based game live from Parma Tavern. And Tuesday we'll have a couple games out and about. And Wednesday I'll be back here hanging out with you. So again, thank you for joining us this evening. Have a great rest of your week and hope to see you again soon.